immediately behind it said no, it went off the Cork man, and he has decided, I think correctly, that is going to be a kick out and not a 45. Good decision by the referee.
Great refereeing, good overruling of his umpire. Up with the game, able to see exactly what happened. Definitely come off Paul Kerrigan's leg.
Well, it's tense. Point in it. McVeigh's kick. Gathered in brilliantly by Peter Fitzpatrick. Down again, win their own kick out. Towards Marty Clark, and he's fouled this time by Noel O'Leary. Free kick. Down fans. Happy to see it go their way. Cork booing. McComiskey trying to slip inside. Back out towards Benny Coulter. 3 Cork backs there, but he still gets in. Benny Coulter. Now he's running into a whole phalanx of Cork backs, and Cork hold possession. Reaches Owen Cadigan. Oh, Canty slipped on the greasy surface. Out came Miskela. Noel O'Leary takes it, about to be challenged by Marty Clark, but unfairly you can't challenge from behind like that, and the referee awards the free kick to Cork, and in fact brings the ball forward 13 metres. Some battle now, 50 minutes gone, 20 minutes more to enjoy, and it's very much there for the winning. Kieran Sheehan, that's a lovely looking kick, and it's gone sailing over the bar, and the teams are level for the 3rd time. Kieran Sheehan, this prodigious talent, 19 years of age, brilliantly done.
Well, the efficiency, the accuracy and the movement that were absent in the first half is back with Cork. It's there now with Cork. They're very good in front of the goal. Just watch this time, Coulter going through, just simply crowded out by the good Cork defending. Coulter so far hasn't gone into the game to the extent that I would like to see from a Down point of view.
But Martin, that's what Down were doing to Cork in the first 35 minutes. Now it seems to be Cork's turn. But there's a lot of football to be played. Canty. Back as far as Noel O'Leary. Exhilarating All-Ireland final. Quite absorbing. Both teams playing their part right now. The referee awarding the free kick to Down.
Yeah, Ray Carey wanted all day to get rid of the ball that time. He had the opportunity to let it go to his forwards, but great defending once again, a great harassing and pressurising by the Down forwards.
With a great second half of the minor match as well. Tyrone did well initially, were reeled in by Cork, but Tyrone prevailed by a point. Nothing in it here in the senior final. Callum King finding Poland. Kerrigan back to challenge, getting in his hand. Poland holds. That's great vision. That's brilliant play. Out as far as Kevin McKernan to try and slip it over the bar. His first of the day, but he's the centre half back, and he's put Down back in front once again by 11 points to 10. But it was the remarkable pass by Poland to pick him out there, and McKernan with a flawless finish. Brilliant football.
Yeah, just watch the Cork tackling. It's clinical, it's relentless, but Poland still has the composure to find McKernan, and that's a wonderful score for Don.
At the other end, Pa Kelly linking up there with a colleague, with Ray Carey. Up to Donegal O'Connor, trying to find a colleague. Now Down have found renewed heart and renewed energy. And they've got possession again, and Dan McCartan lets it off. Gordon, back to McCartan. McGinn, again it's the substitute Conor McGinn, looking for the run here of Paul McComiskey, and he didn't take it as he wanted to. He got an unkind bounce, and it's a line ball to Cork, which is going to be taken by Owen Cadigan into Nicholas Murphy. Well, part of the team beaten in 93 by Derry, by Meath in 99. The Kerry defeats then. Nicholas Murphy doesn't want another. At the other end, Kieran Sheehan loses the possession, and back is McKernan, but in some difficulty, needs his goalkeeper McVeigh, saying to McKernan, you take it. Oh, Down Orechi back there, but just showing sufficient composure to get it out to Declan Rooney, and the 26-year-old from Burren slotting it down there towards Marty Clark. 3 players around him, and the referee says free kick. It's going Down's way. Clark to take it. They're in a hurry. Midway through the second half. Callum King. Nice turn by Danny Hughes. Hughes holding, waiting, 45 metres out. Graham Canty trying to get in a challenge, and he did enough to put Hughes off. And Cork can counter-attack. They're going to make a change in a minute as Paul Kelly carries it on. Way up there towards Donnacha O'Connor. Has possession, gets away from Dan Gordon. He's fouled and it's a free in. And Cork are considering bringing in Colm O'Neill in the next couple of moments.
That was a beautifully flighted pass that time into O'Connor, showing out well this half and more often than he was in the first half, and draws the foul of Dan Gordon. That's an easy enough opportunity now for Cork to come level.
Well, Donnacha O'Connor, scorer of 1-5 against Dublin in the semi-final, and those scores highly instrumental in securing Cork's victory that day. From a very central position on a calm afternoon, amid great excitement, he puts it over the bar. His fourth. 2 from play, 2 from frees, and they level again. 11 points apiece. So on comes Colm O'Neill, goal scorer in the 2009 final, going off number 11, Pearse O'Neill. And Down are also making a change, and coming on for them will be Ronan Murtagh, and going off Paul McComiskey.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Very surprising.
Very surprising. I thought he's been very lively, very effective. 3 points to his name, I think, but very effective anytime he got the ball.
Kerrigan has it. Going cut inside here. Dangerous. Great score. Paul Kerrigan's first. Well, he was determined. He persisted, showed drive and verve, and went right through the heart of the Down defence here. Then showed the composure onto the left, and he slotted it over to edge Cork into the lead once again. 57 minutes are gone.
Great score from Kerrigan indeed, and again Cork have faced up to their limitations in this half, thrown away the shackles and are playing much better.
Interesting that they've brought on those 3 substitutes as well to try and turn the game. Peter Fitzpatrick trying to turn it Down's way. They've gone into arrears. Oh, an awkward slip there for Ronan Murtagh. It's out as far as Aidan Walsh, the midfielder. Covers an awful lot of ground. First season still in the championship. Miskela. Now Graham Canty. It's a probing ball up towards O'Neill. He does well against Damien Rafferty onto the right. It hits the post, comes back down. Dan Gordon is shouldered out over the end line. That's got to be a 45, and not much doubt about this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. The two lads, maybe like two salmon, getting tangled up in the net there at the moment. But a lovely pass again that time. I think it was from Gary Canty.
Well, Down are getting concerned about the back line because they're about to bring in Brendan McCardle, who started the championship as a fullback, played in the league at fullback, and he's going to come on in place of Damien Rafferty. So there's third substitution, both sides with 2 possible subs still to bring on as Daniel Goulding kicks it over. Well, he was using an iPod in the build-up to the Down game to try and replicate the noise that he was getting or going to get in Croke Park to settle himself down, taking the frees in practice. It worked, and it's working again today.
Yeah, that contrasts completely to the 45 he took on the stroke of half-time that fell short, indicated a lack of conviction. That one went truly all the way.
Cork by 2. Here's Paul Kerrigan again, taking off past Kevin McKernan. Well blocked by McKernan, but that's going to be another 45 going off the Down centre half back. And this game seems to be turning in Cork's direction, but there's still a fair bit of time to play. Over 12 minutes still to go. He's down on the sideline now, hoping to win an All-Ireland as manager, just as he did as a player back in 89 against Mayo and in 90 against Meath. Daniel Goulding is 5 from 5 from frees so far. He got that last 45, his 7th score of the match. So this to try and give Cork a little bit more of a lead. It's dropping in and it's dropping over. 2 in a row from 45 for Daniel Goulding, and it's Cork 14, down 11. Let's go to the sideline. Marty Morrissey.
Just an interesting scenario down the sideline. There seemed to be confusion about the last substitution and a slight disagreement within the down management team about Benny McArdle coming on for Damien Rafferty. James McCarthy didn't seem well pleased.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, we'd have been querying the other one with Paul McComiskey being taken off in place of Ronan Murty, even though Murty's a very, very good player. There were a lot of people in Down who thought he should have started. Here's Poland again. That's taken beautifully by Danny Hughes. They need more from him. Miskela in there to try and close the gap. 3 between them. Conor McGinn laying it back to Peter Fitzpatrick. Well, he's ambitiously going for it. Brilliant if it makes it, but horrible if he puts it wide, and he's missed the opportunity. And there were players inside who were looking at him and saying, why didn't you give us a chance? Play the ball into us decently.
Well, I think it's a very good point, because you have to get the ball to the players who can finish in situations like that. It's very much a Hail Mary shot from an impossible position. That might work once in 10, but they need to play the percentages at the moment, work it in and try and get their scores.
Just look how Cork have won all these kickouts. They've won another one here by going short. Michael Shields. Well, Cork in the position now where they are leading by 3 points. As you can see, 10 minutes to go. 20 years since Cork won an All-Ireland. 16 since Down were the champions. Who's going to win it? It's advantage Cork. Paul Kerrigan. It's dropping to the right this time. Goulding doing his best. Won back by Dan McCartan, brother of the manager, of course, James. Fitzpatrick, back again it comes. Knocked out of defence down towards Benny Coulter. Hasn't scored in the All-Ireland final, but he's prompted. Inside towards Clark, whose 3 points have come from frees. Waiting and holding. Conor McGinn. Oh, he slipped at the most inopportune moment. Very misfortunate as Canty goes down. And that's going to be a free out to Cork.
Well, I think Canty's introduction has had the effect of settling Cork, of giving them added confidence, of just making them helping them do the right direction. He may not be in the game that much. He's given some good passes, but I think his presence on the field has been immense and it came at the right time.
You have to say, Martin, full credit to the management team there of Conor Coonahan, Gerald Sullivan, Terry O'Neill, Jim Nolan and Patrick Healy, because had they started with him and he got off injured after 15 to 20 minutes, it would have been a downer for the rest of the players, I think. Micheál O'Murray-Hertig here, my colleague. I wish him the very, very best. He's been a wonderful colleague over the years that I've known him, one of my best friends in the broadcasting game. His last All-Ireland final today, barring a replay. Free to Cork. Down's last score was in the 10th minute of or 10 minutes ago rather. They need a score. They're not out of it just yet. Graham Canty. And Cork's fans, I think, urging them now not to start playing around with it back there. Noel O'Leary. Here's Ray Carey. Oh, it's cut out well by Benny Coulter. And Coulter gets away. Now, can he give the leadership yet to preserve Down's wonderful record of never losing an All-Ireland final? They've a chance here. Peter Fitzpatrick can kick